Despite a quite spectacular 147 off only 67 balls from Darren Stevens, Kent's Royal London One Day Cup season continued with another loss, this time to Glamorgan in Swansea by 15 runs. The spectators, basking in glorious sunshine at the St Helens ground in Swansea, were treated to a feast of runs, 697 in all. But before the carnage started with the bat, Kent had their host 39 for 2 in the ninth over, thanks to wickets from Ivan Thomas and Matt Coles. The Spitfires had to wait until the 40th over though to get there next. Will Bragg and Colin Ingram made hay while the sun was shining and went about taking the Kent bowlers apart. Ingram in particular showing a good mixture of timing and brute strength to clear the ropes 8 times during his knock of 114 off 98 balls. The pair had taken their team to 251, a partnership of 212, when Ingram was eventually out. Stevens doing the damage, with James Treadwell having the safe pair of hands. Bragg, who achieved his career best getting to 6 runs away from his maiden century, then chipped Callum Haggett to cover. The lower middle order also made worthwhile contributions, with Chris Cook hitting a rapid 36 and Andrew Salter, who struck Ivan Thomas for 3 successive sixes in the last over, hitting 29 from 9 balls to finish on 356 for 7 off their 50 overs. Kent needed to score at a little over 7 runs an over, and they lost Baniel Bell Drummond in the 8th over when he bottom-edged Merchant DeLang to the wicket-keeper. Joe Denley and Sam North East took the score to 75 before both were dismissed in David Lloyd's 2nd over. Enter Stevens. He then started his ferocious attack on the Glamorgan attack and greeted Ingram by hitting him for 32 in his 2 overs. He quickly moved to 50 from 28 balls, and it took the 41-year-old Stevens only 20 more balls to reach his 100, which included 10 sixes and 6 fours. 35 sixes were struck in the match, which equalled the record for a List A game set in the game at Trent Bridge against Northants and Nottinghamshire last year. The 4th wicket pair had put on 131 in just 13 overs before Sam Billings, who contributed only 24 to the partnership, was well caught on the long leg boundary. There was no respite from Stevens, who, when he struck his 14th six, recorded the most sixes hit by an opposing batsman against Glamorgan in List A games. He was eventually out, caught by DeLang on the mid-wicket boundary, to leave to a standing ovation from the sizable crowd. The Glamorgan seamers, relieved to see the back of Stevens, then picked up 3 more wickets as Alex Blake and Callum Haggett were caught by Cook behind the wicket, and Matt Coles was run out from a direct hit by Salter. Kent were left requiring 57 from the last 10 overs, but Charlie Hartley was bowled by Lloyd, who picked up his 5th wicket and finished with a career best of 5 for 53 before James Treadwell was run out attempting a run to the wicket-keeper. It was a valiant effort from the Spitfires and one everyone at St Helens won't forget for some time, especially the incredible striking of Stevens. The chance of progressing in the competition is over, but with the table toppers Essex coming to Canterbury on Wednesday for the last 50 overs home game of the season, Kent will be sure they'll want to finish on a high.